So Pretty Boy Josh here is talking about the importance of ensuring that Iraq's leaders are divided by sectarian divisions in order to unite the country. I'm clearly a little bit confused about what it is that he's trying to argue. He seems to be trying to argue that if you split the political leadership up by ethnicity and religion, then that will unite the people. I'm not sure I understand that logic. It seems to me that if you, well, I mean, okay, I can at least take it to the next step, and that's where I get lost. Okay, it seems to be that he wants to, and I mean, Pretty Boy Josh here is a spokesperson, right? He doesn't make policies, but he seems to be suggesting that if we have a situation where people have representatives of their ethnicity and belief systems, then those people will represent their interests. Where it breaks down for me is the deduction that that will lead to unity, rather than what seems more obvious to me that that will lead to division. In fact, it's kind of tautological to suggest that division will lead to division, is it not? I mean, that's what you're doing, is you're dividing people, and you think that by dividing them you'll unite them? I don't really get it. By falling into this thinking, are you not creating conflict? And it's hard for me to come to the conclusion that it's not intentional. Listen, I'm in favor of multicultural societies. I'm in favor of finding ways to work together. I just think maybe we might want to think through this idea that putting representatives in place is going to unite people, because I don't really think that's been thought through. It might lead to a more productive democracy in the sense that you have more debate, right? But that's not, you're not uniting people that way. You are, I mean, democracy implies a certain level of division, right? If everybody agrees, then it's not a democracy. It's a, I don't know what it is. In a democracy, people disagree with each other. They have debates. They fight. Hopefully with their words. And certainly putting ethnic representatives, or ensuring that different ethnic groups have representatives, is going to lead to more discussion, more debate, more division. But to argue that this is going to unite people is hard for me to take at face value. And the fact that I'm hearing this coming, not just from Pretty Boy Josh today, but like repeatedly, and from multiple higher ups in the administration, makes me suggest that this is not just being... I can't believe all of these people are misguided. I can't believe that the core of the administration is misguided on this point. That would be a crisis point for the government in the United States, would it not? To argue for a foreign policy that splits people up by ethnicity and then actually believe that that's going to create unity, that would be a crisis point in U.S. intelligence. Something would be going amazingly wrong. I don't think that's the case. I think that the policy is rather clearly designed to divide, and we're being fed a line that we want to hear. So why would they want to divide Iraq? Again, it's always, every mess in this region goes back to the Saudis. And in this case, the competition between the Saudis and the Iranians for control over the Gulf. please use some critical thinking when you listen to politicians speak about things like this. If you suspend your critical thinking, you might let this just go over your head. You might not think about it. If you stop for even a second and you think about it, you'll have to conclude that nobody in their right mind is going to think that insisting upon ethnic representation in a democracy is going to create unity. That's preposterous.